to. Ну, ты, кстати, можешь написать, если- Ой, сегодня говорю. How about switching to the other side because this camera is better?
It's very cozy in here.
It's very cozy, right?
Yeah, this pieces they're like brilliant.
Yeah, my friend makes them.
No, not only like
Well,
not only
the-
diamonds, yeah, but the rocks.
There's more donations, like 10 of these.
It reminds me like so it's authentic at my grandparents' place, so we used to use
Mine
it
too.
to cover.
Yeah.
That was yeah, we was so violent. We don't care about it anymore.
Are you in labor?
No, I live in Canada.
What was it?
Oh, it was actually a beautiful journey for me because I can see that it's been a nice spring day. As everyone I suppose. Well, it's still nice spring day, it's a bit windy. Now with jacket it makes different for me, but
I'm glad you got it.
yeah, because it's something I want. It's like something
I go in the water.
of a good surface.
We get a lot of really good stuff there.
So I keep letting it come.
Oh, it's good. Oh, yeah.
What's up, everyone? We keep waiting for some people to come, and we'll start very soon. Give us 3 to 5 minutes.
Aha, I posted a few.
It wasn't what?
5 minutes. Ooh, people are writing in there.
Slow and slow down. Actually, not.
Yeah.
Sound
I can see the speaker. Hey, what's up?
Generations, all ages. stuff going
So
on.
I like walking to somewhere.
Yeah, just in the midnight.
Right, we will wait a little more.
Yeah, give it time.
Open door announcement didn't work out.
Sometimes it does. It doesn't. Hey, just see it
65?
on the dot.
Sounds good.
So, Peter's here, so you gotta. You know Peter?
Yeah, I know Peter Boy.
He's doing like.
Oh, okay. Where might Buddha hang out?
But we live. Well, let me show you real quick. So.
You guys starting in a couple minutes. Let me show what's happening, probably just to speak while we're waiting. We're in the nice place, Peace Cafe here in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. What's up? We have here some artifacts, more artifacts. What's happening?
For like 9 p.m. for example to start.
It starts at 11.
Starts that, but then I want to like start like together. So first people I was knowing that like they're never on time for this kind of events. Interesting for what's the kind of obligation the classes after they start just on the spot and finish just on the spot. So like not needed like also like event right whatsoever. But for this kind of events like some gatherings, social gatherings, so I was like
Димон, здорово.
I thought, okay, I know that this people like
Здрасте.
later. So I will come 15 minutes later, so 9:15. I came 15 minutes later, and I still was the first one to come. You know? The second person arrived like in 15 minutes, so half an hour to actually start.
Yeah.
Let's see, here, let's see.
Hey, what's up? Starting in a couple minutes.
Are you on Instagram? Go on Instagram.
No, I am on Instagram, I just don't have an application on my phone. That's why.
Ah.
It was like, because if I have an application on my phone, like I'm there.
Do you have YouTube?
I have YouTube. I'm
Go on
trying.
YouTube.
Yeah, I'm trying it, so I got subscribed to.
Oh, okay. If you're subscribed, it will pop
Oh,
up.
okay, so that. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right, when Jason is back, I think I will just kick it off and we can run it right after it.
So Suraj goes to.
Oh yeah, right, he registered.
Time to text and harass people.
No, I did it already. Max, can you imagine that the KCBC was just really close? They had some sort of community event.
Who?
KCBC, like my favorite brewery in Bushwick. Kings County Brewing Company. I think it's when it comes to some Brooklyn beer that I'd like to suggest to drink, it's always KCBC. You probably never been there. Victor likes it.
So they closed?
They were running some sort of community event. I walked in and they were just we're not selling beer. I'm like, it's prime time, guys. You cannot sell. It's illegal.
Someone else on here.
It's a community event. No idea. They didn't even let me know this. It's private and scientific. Yeah.
Get out.
Yes.
Did you invite Nastya?
Yeah, they're on the birthday. Alright, it's no time to wait. Thank you everyone who joined. Let me kick it off.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you Instagram, thank you YouTube. I'm streaming from 2 places. I'm in 2 places everywhere. In 3, in
Can you see it?
2 places virtually. Huh?
I'm sharing the link actually to
To those who failed to come.
No, like those you don't know these people.
Okay, cool. Thank
So
you.
I'm like I'm acting on your behalf.
Any promotion is welcome. So this is very nice that you guys sharing. The video is recording, so try to not expose any bad like
Bad mouthing.
bad mouthing is fine. Don't do anything that will cancel me before my rap career start. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I think that the career is like going on for a while now. Just getting more like.
It's getting bigger. Now it's getting bigger.
Yeah.
I think I saw some familiar heads, which means is someone looking in? No. Okay. Anyway, let's start it. I wanted to say that tonight we're gonna listen to the album. I really like to perform it live, but unfortunately I didn't have time to memorize, rehearse, and to work out it very professionally yet. I wanted to gather people, my friends, people who listen to some of my rap, and I want to hear some questions. The thing that why I decided to run the show, that I wanted to discuss the album. I want to say some details about the album that is not really clear. The album is quite it has quite sophisticated lyrics, and this is my job to deliver, to bring the audience to the idea I wanted to expose. Like, the path should be as short as possible, as I told the host of this place. This is what needs to be done. The path from the creator to the audience should be as short as possible, in my opinion. Otherwise, you're not getting there. So, what I'm talking about, having this album. We're starting with first of all, I'm kicking off what's the plan. I will share some words about the album, and after listening the album, I want you to come up with some questions, to ask me if you have some questions that bother you about the lyrics, about the concept, or about my creative path at all. I would be happy to hear the questions offline, and guys who on streamings, please put your questions. Likely it will be easier to check the questions in the end, so questions would be cool to have in the end. Yes, the album. Anticipating the questions, I want to say about the concept of the album. My mom texted me recently. She read the translation, and she said, "Sergey, I want you to be happy." And somehow she realized that she thought that the lyrics actually about my real life, whereas it's not really so. I just put together my real life together with some imaginary. That's why I call it sci-fi audio play in 2 acts. I like to say that it's 2 acts in it because it's just really. I find it a whole story, whole narrative that is broken down on certain pieces, distinguished with a certain mood. I hope it's noticeable to you. So, yeah, don't take it as a real story, please. Yet, don't take it as a full made-up story. That's my point. Again, I want to say that we are here in Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy, in the sweet place called Peace Cafe. Thank you, Jason, for hosting us. I want to tell you that it's a lot of things happening right here in the cafe area itself and on the first floor, which is the way bigger. A lot of creative, important events happening here. Powerful minds are exposed here. Even right now, we have here an exposition with the artists, all female artists. Those who here offline, guys, please enjoy. Later, I can probably show the pictures online as well when I get up from the chair. Yeah, regarding the album, I hope it's not noticeable though that people walking up, but I think it makes more life that we can hear. I like it though. So the album is something I was bearing in mind since 2019 when I realized that there is a certain path I'm pursuing, and there is I had a huge thought of I am from a certain place that has its own identity, which sometimes can be not really clear even for people who live there, native people from Tomsk, from my hometown, and I thought like that it would be great to do it, and especially after not being at home for several years. I felt that it's time to speak about home. And then yes, I was lucky to be laid off half a year ago. My happiest half year. I had a chance to come up with the ideas that I had earlier, and I got along with a nice person who produced the biggest part of the album, Karol Tukwadis. Diman, спасибо тебе. But it's many people behind it. I'm lucky to work with many good people, and I have further plans. Yes, I have to think it over. I have a lot of ideas to share with the audience, and I hope it will keep going as it's going. Still, I want to say that yeah, it's sci-fi audio play. Yes, I think this is all I wanted to share to kick it off. Let's listen, and I will be ready for questions in 30 minutes. No, she's having. Ah, okay. I thought you're having soda. Okay, never mind. What about you?
And what?
Some beer.
I already got.
Hmm?
I already got.
Oh, sweet. Let me run. Oh, we. No. First, are you shuffle? No. Wait. The album is the whole album. Right. Where? Where else it could have happened? I called home, I called to Wooden City. Younger ages there, I spent one day per year in Villa City. Each day is a movie. I called to training day, skills improving. Who wins? You are late in the night. Doesn't matter if you are big, look back to not black out. All metal stick. Shady people, shady minds. I see many source of them with superpower. Being wise, keeping it simple, I condemn. Out to the river where I born. We say if you do my brain, you'll do the same in return. It's stepping in the thin ice, you might fall through it. Don't wait, run away, cause the current can sweep you away. I'm blessed to welcome you on our idea plane to X. Kindly take your seats, light is off, no calls and snacks. All characters are product of the author's imagination. Any resemblance to real persons is purely coincidental. Looking at the clear sky, I was shaking with the frost. The wooden city has so many traits, but this one very first. I'm wondering that's even not about a season. I trembled with the cold without a certain reason. Looking at the clear sky, I was shaking with the frost. The wooden city has so many traits, but this one very first. I'm wondering that's even not about a season. I trembled with the cold without a certain reason. You already know it's time to speak about the city where I'm from. Apparently statute of limitations passed. I remember how my woodside sounds like crisping snow, like a janitor cracking ice on the sidewalk, like obsessed mistake of choosing footwear what may even your ankle numb. You'd curse entire world while waiting for a trolley. Traveling guys in sneakers came from somewhere I thought the way from. That's when I started rhyming, started nodded early. Funny to recall the second when it happened and how odd characters met each other in such a place and time. It took some time to understand the word is weapon hour. How oddity found their place, gave their blessed try. We were so desperate, we cared only about making rapid shock. And even think of moving from outside to concrete city. Now I'm waking up, dreaming of a cave creep. Once got it like Popeye takes spinach, getting out of city. Can you imagine map? There is a student city on the plate, now multiplied by the local rap forum. It caused infinite source of fun and trouble, yeah, but wait, the enthusiasts grew up, it was the first step for them. The right division made a lot of waves of names. That fountain of artists splashed into thousands. School of hard knock, there were not many ways. You either hate it and give up to rap or get as tough as bouncer. Can't you tell already? Each line has a story behind it. Good to be good friend when you count on your hangout. I never want to be just voice over a beat. So many folks around, each of them sincere, I doubt. Can't you tell already? Each line has a story behind it. Good to be good friend when you count on your hangout. I never want to be just voice over a beat. So many folks around, only friends, that's what about. Looking at the clear sky, I was shaking with the frost. The wooden city has so many traits, but this one very first. I'm wondering that's even not about a season. I trembled with the cold without a certain reason. Looking at the clear sky, I was shaking with the frost. The wooden city has so many traits, but this one very first. I'm wondering that's even not about a season. I trembled with the cold without a certain reason. Today's warmer, -22 in Fahrenheit. I'm writing line by line, it sounds so hilarious. This elephant cannot be eaten by one bite. Not even elephant, it's clear who Siberian bear is. So many words to say, it's solid though may sound clumsy. I'm questioning myself what's right and what is wrong. Crazy how many walkie rappers here. You must see the other question, who and how coming to the far front. See how those high profile vocals sound smooth as silk. My rap is different. I even know out of beat, everything out of beat. I leave sharp edges as I will. As soon as you hear my voice, you say that you like it. Folks, I just want to turn out woodside rappers going to jam. Style is first, even when they would get frozen. Going out like that, you better sacrifice that's going to jam. In my countryside, they say, developing chronic organism. Woodside dungeons, we are children of the lost past, and our past taught us being grumpy, being silent. No more enslaved, yet hunted, hated, all the kids rose fast, thrown so far away to swamps as to an island. You never know how far the time they bring you though. I try my best to not go wrong direction. Let's keep it unique, keep it crazy rather than just getting down. No way back, the stage is my passion. Can't you tell already? Each line has a story behind it. Good to be a good friend when you count on your hangout. I never wanted it, just voice over a bit. So many folks around me choose them sincere, I doubt. Can't you tell already? Each line has a story behind it. Good to be a good friend when you're sure and you hang out. I never wanted it, just voice over a bit. So many folks around, only friends, that's what it's about.
Where's the beer, man?
Why did you guys drag me here? What the heck is going on? I don't think it's being clear. I'm on stage with microphone. Why my voice sounds so weird? What has happened with the tone? Are we crazy? Sounds that we are. All attention has been drawn. That professor in the grove told me that I am a trash. They collected all the trash from Western Siberia. He was studying, even both. I'm a freshman, very fresh. Мама звонит. When we gonna clash, yeah, I told you, here we are. It's my time, I'm making hand. Let me speak the stuff which hurts. What intention, what intent, writing trends, it's what I rehearse. I don't believe all those cool parking, trying to look like mamas rebel. Living good and singing lucky, all the moves would be repelled. Wooden houses, first carpets, you already know. Not animals, yeah, we make Alberto Cowboys, yeah, it's true, we're not ideal. Our just our medicine, moving on our daily goals. Want to grab my motorcycle, I forgot I don't have one. My friend can bring me wherever, not to heaven. Want to grab my motorcycle, I forgot I don't have one. My friend can bring me wherever, not to heaven. Even Don the song have been here, sorry, but his place is lost. I now see he got a beer, yeah, I knew he was in the ghost. Sorry, we are working hard, just hardly playing like a knife against a war. What the dragon beat, you name it. If the dragon draws the floor, then the roof will be on fire. Born is then to bring the snow. Kill the beast and you'll be fine. And fear isn't my life compass. We might burn on my peanut. Income growth is getting robust. Rhymes are crumbling as a peanut. It's no way I can memorize all those rappers who gave an illusion. Acting crooked, good surprise. They are paid for the when it's fun, it should stay fun. When it's money, it should stay money. Once the realize it's fun, neither funny, it's not funny. Ground firm, but almost burning. I'm firm. Be on guard, don't be fool. Check the fuel, must be full. Wonderful, want to grab my motorcycle. I forgot I don't have one. My friend can bring me wherever, not to heaven. Want to grab my motorcycle. I forgot I don't have one. My friend can bring me wherever, not to heaven. Crispy view in the window is calling snow piles. Make the sunlight brighter. Anyway, I don't want the time to get stolen. Your years, all my My crew is invited. Seemed we had all day as usual, but everyone is in winter hibernation mode. The table expected to be a fusion. I'm excited to see who's getting what. I guess Russian called Russian, cause we are Russian. They call it the cat that moves at the clock. I call it the bringing goods of any fashion. When we're ready to fireworks, you call it bad luck. I guess Russian called Russian, cause we are Russian. They call it the cat that moves at the clock. I call it the bringing goods of any fashion. When we're ready to fireworks, you call it bad luck. Heater is hitting hard, I'm boiling. My hand is reaching windows and throw open it. Might seem so, but it's not boring. My time is coming, I'm almost ready to breathe. Olivier the salad, of course I have a bucket. Carrying under the curb, I got a dish glass. Butter caviar sandwiches, because I like it. Finally found caviar, it was such a stress. I guess Russian called Russian, cause we are Russian. They call it the cat that looks at the clock. I call it the bringing goods of any fashion. When we're ready to fireworks, you call it bad luck. I guess Russian called Russian, cause we are Russian. They call it the cat that looks at the clock. I call it the bringing goods of any fashion. When we're ready to fireworks, you call it bad luck. Way you'll make me out after the midnight. I curse everything to go on the frost. It's warm enough here, I don't know, 18 Fahrenheit. Ice flowers melted, window sill now looks gross. That patterns left the glass of the window almost as fast as this year gone. Time is ticking, guys, where you been to? Grab the place while I'm picking the phone. I guess Russian called Russian, cause we are Russian. They call it the cat that moves at the clock. I call it the bringing goods of any fashion. When we're ready to fireworks, you call it bad luck. I guess Russian called Russian, cause we are Russian. They call it the cat that moves at the clock. I call it the bringing goods of any fashion. When we're ready to fireworks, you call it bad luck. Risky up rock, yeah, I'll teach you how to flex. Kids don't know this genre, so it's easy to impress. I don't see your eyes, though you know the city is with me. Counting isn't what plan, yet ready, 1, 2, 3 to impress. Kids don't know about this genre. Everybody on the floor wants to get down. It's no wonder, charge a bit electrified. Carefully, don't explode. If someone asks me, that's not me, it's not my fault. The wooden city partying, so I don't have juice in hand. Easier than might seem, naturally comprehend. Of the wooden city partying, so I don't have juice in hand. Easier than might seem, naturally comprehend. Don't want to get the mic, look, he jumped in the circle, speaking in language of dance. Easier than being verbal when you hear such smooth rhythm. Obviously your legs shake, so don't force your body, hold, move your legs while you're awake. 33 vertebra moving, but don't make them shift. If you need spare parts, they have been already shipped. Life can be so traumatizing, better stay home instead. Yeah, I'm tired of your moaning, I'll go spin there on my head. Of the wooden city partying, so I don't have juice in hand. Easier than might seem, naturally comprehend. Of the wooden city partying, so I don't have juice in hand. Easier than might seem, naturally comprehend. I left my bed this morning, yeah, that was my power move. Takes long time to harness, now even nothing to prove. 3 white horses carrying us fast as even lets us parking. More fun than catching bus. Sounds so, but I'm not drunken when I'm on the party. Everybody calls me sir. Office red, of course, look different though, don't call me officer. Real risky out here, I know how to play this game. Baby, electrify the floor, charge it everyone who came. Of the wooden city partying, so I don't have juice in hand. Easier than might seem, naturally comprehend. Of the wooden city partying, so I don't have juice in hand. Easier than might seem, naturally comprehend.
lights.
Need to get dressed. Urgently. Later.
Yes. You need to recharge.
I got yesterday, now I'm hungover. Memorize the day, time to move forward. The outreach grew up, exciting, scary. I should have stopped. Why? No barrier. I got yesterday, now I'm hungover. Memorize the day, time to move forward. The outreach grew up, exciting, scary. I should have stopped. Why? No barrier. You know, after each feast come Bayaki. I got worried again. Last night was wacky. The performance was, but something else was sick. Bayaki attacking, it's getting big. Don't let the stage climbed on the bar. Cheered up, hard to see. The stage was far. Who was that guy? Okay, denim and denim. He took dome on the floor. Then I never saw him. The sky was bland. Camouflage, for example. Bet he no stranger, but I don't gamble. Like the guy in blue even put him out. The show was exciting, but I had to ground. After each party, Bayaki, same story. Better yesterday, worse in the morning. Started breaking out. Heart is pounding, dome is not responding. Hope someone found him. I got yesterday, now I'm hungover. Memorize the daytime to move forward. The outreach grew up, exciting, scary. I should have stopped. Why? No barrier. I got yesterday, now I'm hungover. Memorize the daytime to move forward. The outreach grew up, exciting, scary. I should have stopped. Why? No barriers. Winter also blew up. You know what? Not only dirt, early spring has brought in a pile of snow. It's not April 1st. Wooden city without dome. Yes, makes me fierce. Last month he slipped off the bar and fell. Canadian tuxedo picked him up. Well, no, they found him right at the door of club. Who were involved? Why they couldn't have stopped? The sun is burning. The other day I smiled, crows are croaking. I find it wild. Contrast colors around make it worse. All screams about getting lost, best for us. The story is a thriller, no happy end. It's flowers, berries next, though I lost a friend. Perhaps working out nice, our crowd is growing. Someone's path goes out, that's the point. Someone's path goes out, that's the point. Someone's path goes out, that's the point.
Hurrah!
I've been waiting for this warmth since the first one in November. Winter didn't want to go. Maybe what I don't remember. Maybe it lasted all my life. How long life is anyway? All I wanted, live and strive. Now I cannot even pray. Rush of snow out on my face. Wipe out eyelids. Let me soak this burning sun rays. Let me warm up, please. It's so hot how it is cold, but I am not even shaking. I got used to this world. I was sure we will make it. Last I remember it been fun. As much fun as much as thoughtless going. A rapper should have run artificial talkers. We should have kept it low. Shouldn't have read them all night. Took off all their glow. Please hit boomerang the tone. Could it happen not that quick? Could I get a little time? I would leave, that was my gig. I would not refuse to die. And play parade is right behind. Could be crowded, I don't mind. Extra caviar would be fine. Sarcade is the choice of mine. I've been waiting for this warmth since the first snow in November. Winter didn't want to go. Maybe one I don't remember. Maybe it lasted all my life. How long life is anyway? All I wanted, live and strive. Now I cannot even pray. I've been waiting for this warmth since the first snow in November. Winter didn't want to go. Maybe one I don't remember. Maybe it lasted all my life. How long life is anyway? All I wanted, live and strive. Now I cannot even pray. Freshmen coming in half year. I wish so when I was there they will take over. It's fair if I couldn't send my prayer. Wooden city gets rejuvenated by the coming youth. Visionary, what's greater, sweet pill or bitter truth? Doesn't feel it's getting warmer. Only emptiness surrounds me. Longest winter all for me. Someone hit me. Was I clumsy with those classy? Was that man in denim suit? Sorrow when you're suppressing bigger sorrow when it's you. I've been waiting for this warmth since the first snow in November. Winter didn't want to go. Maybe one I don't remember. Maybe it lasted all my life. How long life is anyway? All I wanted, live and strive. Now I cannot even pray. I've been waiting for this warmth since the first snow in November. Winter didn't want to go. Maybe one I don't remember. Maybe it lasted all my life. How long life is anyway? All I wanted, live and strive. Now I cannot even pray.
for me, please?
Is it really happening? I'm running away. Am I like Dostoevsky or Hemingway? So this like murder Tom, he was for sure after us. Who is he working for? What is he doing and what he does? Probably FSS, he has so generic face, jeans, suit is so generic, that's so far what I guess. They should not be memorized, that's what I thought how they were. Jesus Christ, then he would have put me the way before. By refreshing my profile, checking out the database, so much happened for a while. It was well to see his face, it was just a moment, but I didn't need to have much time. I'm probably gonna vomit all the stress and all the crime. I've been done so well in college, tried my best to keep it low, figuratively look for pairs, set and fit and grow. Nothing can be more clear in this hunt. I am the phone, time to get out here, what I would wait for. Junior said that he moved out from ancestors. Something's going wrong, why he wouldn't be the phone. This pursuit reminds me of spaghetti western. I will hide from this quest, but I quickly sneaking home. Closing doors of the trolley, I'm in luck, 3 stops, and I already will be home. He was late, but probably already filing. Yes, they say only things were shining. It's clear that I'm gone. Junior might be already hanging out. Today is Saturday night is never defined. I gotta find him, where's he hiding? I'm laughing, it's hysterical laughter, it's not funny. My papers, my sound card and my I'll grab a quick leave and be alright. My papers, my sound card and my I'll grab a quick leave and be alright. I'm not from a team at 10, back off, I easily can fight. Instincts can go before I decide. Fear always have been around is fine. Difference I've never seen before, how many people dying. Junior said that he moved out from ancestors. Something is going wrong, why he wouldn't pick the phone. This pursuit reminds me of spaghetti western. I will hide from this quest, but I quickly sneaking home. Ready to pick up all I have, ran upstairs and lost my breath. I never had such stress, I'm coping, key to the keyhole, door is open.
Here you go, young man. I finally got you, nice to see you again. You thought you were a runner, you were my track.
Rather than see him that much close, I knew he ugly, now even worse. Faces and damaged by intellect, so disturbing, what's he regret?
Don't be so scared, don't lose your thing. You're not single human being, no one cares about you that much. I'm not afraid, I don't have a bunch.
Of course you don't, smartest neurons grow, develop some awareness. Of course your neurons are harnessed, they're not supposed to grow. Face looks like harmless, wherever they call, you will go. Everything for the noble goal, hunter for kids, scavenger crow.
Listen, sir, don't raise your voice, don't judge, so it's different. I have just been looking after your voice. If you come down, we can be friends. You are a problem for many people, it went out of control. I need a explanation as a beetle, or you can become a adult.
What is happening, what does it mean? He said, don't lose it, I didn't mean win. Who would be able to help me, what off I'm accused, so overwhelming. What is happening, what does it mean? He said, don't lose it, I didn't mean win. Who would be able to help me, what off I'm accused, so overwhelming.
Too many people along the town affected by mood that you organized. We can't forgive you for what happened done. We'll even help you if you are a mess.
How come would I trust such a murderer? Why you decided to kill my friend? It doesn't go any further. You can explain, I can't.
The citizen couldn't keep his mouth when he got a decent offer. He couldn't hold his love, he wasn't a god, just a little offer. Not only he refused to promote his skills, but also scream it aloud. For him it was a joke, it wasn't so real, he had to be lost in the crowd. So I must say, you're getting the same offer. Excuse me, you're hiring here. I promise it worth it, majority of your peers, we are happy to accept it. Now's your turn and you, we're working on your plan, invading our chip, we'll make you stay a bit. Your days will turn you friendly, you will be an old friend. A little cut in the skull, installing the hardware. Then you boost it, but not ready, going, we need to declare.
What what is happening, what does it mean? He said, don't lose it, I didn't mean win. Who wants to be able to help me, what of I'm accused? So overwhelming, what is happening, what does it mean? He said, don't lose it, I didn't mean win. Who won't be able to help me, what of I'm accused? So overwhelming. Am I really lucky to finish alive this day? Normal life to bike it even if I have something to say. Checking out my pocket, not so many options there. Dreams to wreck wiped out, I'm awake in nightmare. My fate is clear, I don't have an ace up my sleeve. Take this trip on nation or refuse and give up the lead. It might turn out not so bad to decide to take the offer. He said that the art is glad I could take it, but what for? Creepy to know how, silk voices are silken brains. They are selling subjects, give away now they are praised. Press pause, they are constantly impersonating rich. Take the way this go, you will see it is a glitch. I can digest fast food rappers, they keep hard burn. How the chef makes a beef matters cause it's not a burger. Don't dump it as a burger when it's off Michelin grade. Step away from the conveyor, writing is handcraft handmade. Once I about to fall, thinking what for I thought. My eyes are darting, keeping focus on what is what. Let's know, starting with junior. Always hated with humanity is lost. Could I be the navigator? Snow is falling so strong. White square in the window, youngsters are right from mind way back. We know one is killed, one is fine. Proudly, purposely vanished. I might know where to find him unless he already vanished. Junior, no mighty guy, never know where he is. Is he in America somewhere? Not to freeze. He taught my hero about the town based on circles. Just not zero. He could go there on purpose. Open-minded fox, city of opportunities. Bigger money, bigger goals. Seek our slowness to simple to see truth. There must be a riddle. Obviously, something is not right. Something hidden. Fixed rappers here. Humans don't lose humanity. One more nuance. I have to reunite with him. Snow is falling hard, careful ones. But I think this is my way out. I don't need no snow pain. Once I about to fall, thinking what for I thought. My eyes are darting, keeping focus on what is what. Place on starting rich junior. Always hated if humanity is lost. Could I be the navigator?
Нет, мы не хотели бы стать профессиональным коллективом на тех условиях, которые существуют сейчас. Мы хотели бы, чтобы эти условия изменились.
How do you feel?
Just
I'm losing my weight.
drinking.
You're not drinking.
Yeah, I'm losing my weight on the relax. Something knocked down and left. Straight through the glass, out the window. He looked fail. Who even would expect?
I used to
It was for me, for him a riddle.
time.
Well, surprisingly it starts not that bad. I don't have even a single cut in me. Looking down, I'm wondering how I will land. It would be nice to end up well, that's what I mean. I've never noticed my neighbor downstairs has window frames painted in such an ugly color to make the paint last. I also add more layers. Too late for my advice, great should be subtler. If I land on the snow with no fractures, not on my neck would be not bad at all. Either the ground fire, time stretches. So lucky the snow now cleared along the wall. I have a huge belief in good people, good people, good people on fire. Good people, life is rise and fall, so I might be left a cripple. Good people on fire. Good people, the media, good guessing the opposite, but good people on fire. Good people, stay home, the shortcut. Good people on fire. Good people, fortunes on my side, it is a white out. I will dissolve the crowd, no doubt. If all my limbs intact, I got a leg at SAP. All genius is simple, that's my recipe. Knows no room to fail, here and there. The flights to the circles are rare. Circle City must drop the other flare. Maybe I'll compare. Another superpower turned out I have. Saving myself within one threat. I would have given all to save Dom like that. But Junior must be fine, I bet. Smartest mother son I ever met. Smells the problem and leaves. Clever man. Passport, wallet, I don't need anything else. Leaving behind all the threats. I have a huge belief in good people, good people, good people no far. Good people, life is rise and fall, so I might be left a cripple. Good people no far. Good people, media, broadcasting the opposite. Good people no far. Good people, distance lies, stay home, be short. Good people no far. Good people.
No need to explain.
Tourists, you know. So what are you doing?
I wish there was a moral. You'd say not when bad wins. Cherishing hope is for all. Skin's getting thicker to this. That day was cloudy, the nature was wild, and it was menace in the air. We know that seasons surrounding. Eventually sun will be up there. Wooden city lies along the river. Unfortunately, I'm not there anymore. I'm moving where they don't prevail, where I've been never before. There are the wars by Akira Kurosawa, when the river where the salmon was born becomes polluted for long. Not for an hour, it's no way out like through a door. It can go upstream, it goes far to the other river, just to survive, not to get superior, to give his heavier birth. And that's why he went to create in Siberia. It was from the soul how the stories have been. I hope you enjoyed.
Я бы хотел, чтобы мы с молодыми, чтобы они держались какого-то курса и не превращали рэп в торговлю, чтобы это было не для показухи, не для показухи, не для... чтобы было честно, короче. Играйте честно, ничего не видите. Будьте самими собой. Старайтесь найти свой стиль, типа. Надо делать что-то свое, искать свое, и да, не копировать чужое и не пиздеть. Вот и все.
Risky for real, Wooden City.
Today's night.
Right, thanks everyone for listening. Woo! Whoa! Yeah, that's cool. You can clap if I performed, I think. So, what I wanted to say is that thanks everyone who managed to come. Thanks everyone who joined online. It's very important to me, despite all the facts that it was quite hard for me to finish it all, and it was quite hard decision to make a listening party instead of running a real performance. Yeah. Anyway, I'm ready for questions, you guys. If you have questions to me online, you guys here, please ask.
So, how do you actually feel like about expressing all of this? Because certainly, according to what we just heard, you like put a lot of effort and a lot of yourself into the lyrics here. So, like, how it feel like having this already, this everything shaped and released?
It's still being quite stressful because getting the whole result, seeing the whole result, like the art cover, I already felt that the basement is prepared for the album. It's already solid. It's a whole board. I will show on the stream because it's not visible here. It's something that makes you feel that the result is achieved, and the album when it was done, I felt that it's still like sharp. It's still semi-professional, despite I recorded it in a professional studio. It's still something that just had to be spoken up, it's something that had to be done the way earlier, and I would say everything is so satisfying, and I'm happy about it so far. I don't know, it's been stressful to me to have that result and to keep working on putting it forward, meaning as I'm a manager of myself, as I'm helping with promoting and managing my producer quotas. It's something that a lot of thoughts still ongoing. What's going to happen next, for example? Yeah, I would say it feels happy, rather feels finished. It's what do you call it? Rather rewarding than happy.
So you feel like chapter has been told. So the story
Yes.
you like the chapter was expressed, and now like it gives you space. For
No, yes. Now I'm ready for the next milestone, which is quite. There are multiple options depending on the results of the first month. I have several options already defined. I have further plan as a. I don't have a job, like paid job, something that I am considering with multiple options, several options.
Risky for real. The bars and the beats were bumping this place, so thank you, congratulations on this great work. My question is, how has your idea of the word, the concept of risk, changed or evolved, or how have you adapted it through this album?
Risk?
Risk.
Oh, it's probably just quite misleading. The moniker of mine is not standing for risky like risky. I will explain. What I mean by this name is rather risky is for controlling risks. It's something that is rather from the background of me being a programmer, software developer, that you cannot remove all the risks, you cannot mediate them, but you can control them. So this is rather like tricky way to interpret the moniker. So sometimes people think that what the name means is that it's just making undecisive decisions, sort of for the fun. Or did I get your question right?
I think so. I'm curious about how do you understand risk, and I think you answered it. Especially in, I mean, it's a risk in a sense to create art, to share it with the world. So I think you're risky for real. I mean, good, in an authentic way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. I know your album is very personal. Can you tell the story why you picked this topic and title?
So yeah, this is solely about the city of Tomsk, where I graduated, which is very close to my hometown specifically. I spent there a lot of time. The White Wooden is apparently because it's still a lot of wooden buildings there, gorgeous, beautiful buildings, which are disappearing, yet local government has a very good program of support to entrepreneurs who restore such nice houses that are not like architectural heritage, but yet they are present certain historical artifacts still. And the album, I wanted to give a story that is connected to the nowadays approach to make music, to make any type of creative activities, that it has a very strong connection to money, specifically. And when it comes together, the creativity can be the direction vector of the creativity can be controlled by the way where the money coming from. If we're talking about certain contracts with on the top level top level artists, they certainly have some contracts with corporations that don't like certain approaches, certain wording, certain you name it. Any restrictions can be not even directed. They can just give you signals to not do what you feel. And being independent artist, I find it like a big advantage to create what you want, how you feel, despite it, like if it can sound not for radio, like my album doesn't sound like for radio at all. It's I'm not a professional musician. It's something that was has been rather my passion, music, and to accomplish, not to accomplish, to show this connection of being independent and being free to create your own stuff. This is something that gives value. It's what Kalyan and DS Flavor, who kindly agreed to give his monologue for the album, he said that you have to like do how you feel. You do how you feel. You develop your own way how you create, and just show what you have to share. And this is something I try to do with this album, and I just really want to cover this question because it's a very important question. The characters are they're not certain people. That's why I said that all the resemblance is coincidental. The characters are imaginary, no, not fully imaginary. It's just some people I know. I put their characters together, and they still represent that sense, the sense of community in the city of Tomsk. That in 2000s is something I said in the Step Into song. There was a community of people who created a lot of music. It was many waves of not only rappers, producers of many types of music, and this is something I wanted to bring as well. This is something that makes it special. Later.
Okay. Based on what is the current situation, what would you consider was the biggest challenge that you had to overcome by making this expression of yourself?
Oh, at least. Sorry, I will do a quick pause. Max, welcome. Everything is on the table. Have a sticker, have some beverages. Check the art cover. Help yourself. What am I saying? The challenge.
The
challenge really was to work and create the album at the same time. It was like really, it was going really slow. So I was so happy to be kicked out with such soft kick. I got my dismissal. I had time to think what I'm going to do next, and I decided to let it be so. I will finish as I feel, and I will decide what's going to happen next. So yeah, the first part to start when you have so many ideas that you cannot implement, this is the worst. And I'm not the person who's like really putting the bars, who's writing real quick. The story is sophisticated. I invite everyone to check the lyrics. They will be available on Spotify and Apple Music very soon. I expect it's going to be today, but there are certain technical restrictions that didn't allow to show them. I wanted to have it on projector, the subtitles, because the story is really not as easy. As long as I tried to make it simple as possible, it still was really hard, as it's narrative. It's a lot of ideas in it, and I wanted originally to make a story that I can redevelop in the other approach. So I will tell you something that I thought if I have to share it all. So if the album is exposed well, I can put the story in a show. If big streaming platforms, video streaming platforms, or Hollywood guys come, I would sit for 1 year, maybe longer, maybe not only myself. I would write a script for a movie or TV show, and it's something like still developing in my brain. I know what to do if it's gonna get exposed, and I'd really like to shoot a movie of it. Even though like I never did it, but if you have the right team, it can be the way different. And, technically, I can write it, which I feel inspired about. But let's see if it's gonna happen at all. Wait, did I answer at all?
A little bit.
Probably yes.
Probably yes.
Max, can I have the art cover?
It's our tower.
Another challenge. Another challenge was to finish the art cover. It's really like a big deal, and it took 1 month to finish. So the wood carving is something I've been doing over 10 years, and I decided why wouldn't I bring it as long as it's really gonna go along. So it was quite hard to decide to do it. It took a lot of time, a lot of efforts, and just sitting carving it little by little. It's something that I had to recall how to do. The board itself, by the way, is important to say. The board, yes, you're pointing out that, right, that there was a nail. The board originally was part of a house in Williamsburg, in Brooklyn, and this I find like it's really making the work a fusion of a guy from Siberia settling in Brooklyn, the local culture that I am actively absorbing is something that like gave birth to this album.
So will you say that part of the main story that you're telling in this album is that a guy from Siberia coming to the city and creating something? What's the story that you're telling?
So yeah, saving you time with lyrics. I really wanted to go on Genius.com to check the lyrics song by song, and for Russian-speaking guys, it's translated pretty well. The story is really simpler when you have lyrics handy. The plot, really, like to save you time, it's that the person is part of a team of rappers who realize that some rappers are a little different, and the story is developing to that, turning out that they're being under control with hardware, with a chip in the brain, embedded in the brain, and then they can perform better, but they getting restricted to do certain ways of expressing themselves. The story is finishing with that. A fall, the last song before the epilogue, it was a fall, the song of the guy who's falling out of the window, having all the thoughts in that jump. And let's see what's happening next. After the fall. The plan is to escape the city, but let's see what's happening next.
The albums connect in some way New York and Tomsk. And again, while everyone in the world probably knows about New York, some people may be not fully aware about your cultural background and about Tomsk specifically. So if somebody will be listed in this album, would you like the people to know something to share before they will start doing that?
Wait, you're asking if there is part of New York?
Well, in general, do you think, would you like to share something important with the people for better understanding of the album before they will be listening to it?
I'm thinking. The album itself is not self-explanatory, but it's rather. The idea was the idea for people out of Russia, out of Eastern European culture, was to show where is Western Siberia, where is Russia, where I'm from. Tomsk is in the region. I keep repeating this. I find it fun, not fun. I don't know. It's a region with the biggest swamp in the world, and this is something very interesting to people in America who I spoke with. I run a great interview that I'm finishing soon as an interviewer. Ade Hakim, shout out to Ade Hakim if you're watching. He said, "Man, so really, how's your place? What is that? What's happening there? And even like, where is that Siberia? Siberia is the like something that is not marked as a country, as a region. It's just something informally pointing out at the geographical place behind the Ural Mountains to far east. Western Siberia is just somewhere, yeah, it's geographical center of Russia, quite big though. And yeah, I wanted to expose some certain facts, not just facts, just give a story of where I'm from, to raise some interest to it. I find the story relevant not only for people from my hometown to see, to listen to it, but for people from everywhere. The story might be interesting in terms of that. It's about rather creativity, visionary creativity overall. Did I answer? I feel okay. Well, what to know? What to know? Yeah, I wouldn't say that you need any preparation. You guys just go there, find the lyrics on genius.com. If you need translation, get that translation to get the story fully, because it's a lot of work done on writing that story. That's all.
So I have one last question.
All right.
So the album is based on a place, Tomsk. What do you think you're bringing from that place here, that you're developing here?
Sorry?
What are you bringing from the Buren city to New York City? What would you like to be the message to send from Wooden City to New York City?
The message is actually it's to people who looks at the people who are doing some creative stuff, music as an example, art, just to show that there is a certain difference between one type of artists, top level artists, they are working a little bit different than people who are striving. Yeah, maybe you can state the question a little differently. It's just I'm not sure I can address it.
So if you won't mind, I would like to rephrase the question from my personal interest. So while doing this album, you of course first and foremost trying to express yourself while writing the lyrics and doing everything. Which is, I mean, I'm not sure how it works, but it's something unreal for me. It's tremendous job for sure. It sounds great and it gives you very soulful, I would say, feeling of listening to it. But at the same time, while writing it, have you at any point of time thought about okay, what would be the person who will be listening to this album, and who the person will be, and what they will get out of it. So what they will get of listening to all your story which you told. So what would be their impression? What would be their do you have any I don't know, I wouldn't say that expectation about it. Do you have any preference? What would you like the person who is listening to it together from it? So what impact listening to the lyrics will make to their life?
I think I gave a bit of words to answer. This is about probably bravery of the independent artists to let people see that it's not easy to be a person who is striving either melting their savings as or people who don't even have any savings. That it's a lot of work to get there, and being independent still you can be a person making money, but that bravery, that enthusiasm, it's really quite valuable thing. Valuable, I would call it valuable. So, did you hear any bravery of an independent artists in this album, Mario? Or I will ask you to listen to it again, play it, ask your wife to play it, and your friends. So I will get paid better.
Who do you think influenced you the most as a musician, and specifically this album?
Sorry?
Who do you think the most influenced you as a musician?
Oh, I think the overall music culture.
But can you name, I don't know, 3 names?
Oh, I think I have a name which is very timely to say. It's not directly connected to my direct influence, but there's a person who sadly passed yesterday. I will give a bigger background. Yesterday I released that album, and the same day Kalyan and Days Flavor, who is featuring in the last track, Epilogue, he released he's a rapper, but he released the beat tape as an album working with a beat machine SP404. It's the same drum machine that that guy passed yesterday. The same, his favorite drum machine, exactly the same. And he died yesterday. He actually was a drug user who it took a lot of time for him to quit, and he was going back always. And yeah, yesterday they stated that the doctor stated that he passed in Thailand. His name is Pasha Technik. Expected? He had very solid, unbendable approach, visionary to what he does. He was just acting up stuff, and he didn't seem caring about his image. He was just feeling like that. He was doing like that, making mistakes, making something interesting. His music, like. Person who doesn't know the background, they would say that it's just trash. But if you dive deeper into it, you will realize that he had deep knowledge of multiple genres. He knows many people who created certain directions of music where the music developed a huge impact. But it was just, it could be a horrible song that will just, without even rhymes, I don't know. He's just spitting in the microphone and literally spitting in the microphone, and it can sound not really close to go to the radio. And he did it mostly on purpose, as far as I understand. Rest in peace. So let's check what we have on the phone, if we have online questions. Or you guys, if you wanted to ask, you can do that. Right, we have empty YouTube. Alright. Okay guys, then if no questions from online, thank you for coming here offline. We're gonna do after party, and thank you everyone who joined online.